Hello everyone, you must be getting tired of the videos. I am getting a little exhausted, but I want to deliver on what I said, and I'm going to do all of the concepts of Diablo 4 in short educational, hopefully, videos. So next up we have Unstoppable, Unhindered and Immune, right? So these are, as you can probably tell from their names, these are mechanics that will allow us to, not be stopped in most ways. So let's get to it. Unstoppable is the most common one. Unstoppable means, guys, well, you can probably tell from the name, it gives you immunity and also removes existing crowd controlling effects, right? I mean, for example, there is an explosion next to you, you get stunned, right? You get frozen. You press your ability that gives you unstoppable, right? After the fact, and it will remove it, right? And it will also grant you immunity for its duration, right? Unhindered is very rare, right? I think I have it here, okay? Special stuff can trigger it, right? And after, while unstoppable and 4 seconds after, you get blah blah. And unhindered characters can move through enemies, right? And also their movement speeds cannot be reduced. So I can, for example, a frost explosion happens next to me, and I can get frozen, right? I could get stunned, but I cannot be slowed down, right? So for example, the fly comes next to me and drains my stamina and slows me down. That doesn't happen, right? I do not get slowed down. That's what it means, right? And immune, you can probably tell what that is. You become fully immune to damage, right? And you also become unstoppable. And of course, that's not very easy to keep up, right? I mean, you can, some characters can become, unstoppable slash fully unstoppable, right? Immune, do we have immune? I don't see an immune there, okay? For immune, I think we have to change characters again. Yeah. The sorcerer becomes immune. Just a quick sec. The flame shield is what makes us immune. Let me just show it to you. Well, I couldn't show it to you because I don't have the item. Okay, let's just go over it manually then. That's the flame shield, and as you can see, engulf yourself for 2 seconds, burning surrounding enemies for blah blah damage. While flame shield is active, you are immune. Right? You can't be damaged, and you become unstoppable, and you remove the existing control, crowd control effects, crowd control impairing effects, and also gives you immunity. Right? That's what immune is. It's a nice little ability. So guys, it is actually pretty nice to have, if you could, one ability that grants you unstoppable, like the teleport, right, on a relatively short cooldown, and a panic button like and the cooldown, I know it's not short, but I am missing gear. It is normally like 6 seconds or something. I'm not very sure how much it is. And the panic button like flame shield is nice, but of course, not, as you can see, the barbarian does not have access to immunity. I mean, having multiple unstoppable abilities is nice. For example, with barbarian, you have the rallying cry, and you have the Wrath of the Berserker, and Wrath of the Berserker is in a relatively long cooldown and is your ultimate skill. You don't use it, for every monster that you see. You keep using the rallying cry for the movement speed, the unstoppable, and the resource generation, and you use the Wrath of the Berserker as a panic button to kill the enemies quicker and as an additional source of unstoppable, right? Because you get frozen in the middle of a lot of monsters. You would have to either do the, if you're in hardcore, you will have to do the Scroll of Escape, or you will have to face death, or you have to use your unkillable skill, unstoppable skill, I mean. And if it's recently used, it can be a problem. So that does cover the concepts, the the Diablo 4 concepts that you will be seeing here most of the time, right? Now we will, get into the skill tree and paragon tree a little bit, and after that we will be, I have been teasing about it for some time, right? Additive and multiplicative damage. As I said, that's a little bit more complicated, so I leave it to the end. Yeah, and then we will be done with the character aspect, right? I did take some time, guys, to sort this out, and it comes to depending on how prolific I am, it comes up to something along the lines of 30 videos. Yeah, it's gonna be a long grind, right? With 1.5 days left, and I will see you in the next video.